On week 2, we use visualization for exploration and discovery. And now we move on and we start learning how to use graph, charts, and maps to communicate insights to people. Let's go back to the idea of encoding. So if you remember, the core idea behind data visualization is that data visualization consists of visually representing numbers through the variation of certain features of objects, such as the length of an object, the height of an object, the position of that object, size, line weight, area, etc., and so on and so forth. Now, I'm going to give you I'm going to show you a few techniques that can help you decide when you have a data set and you don't know in which way you should represent the data, which method of encoding may be more appropriate. What are the techniques that we could use to decide on that? As a reminder of what I said on week number 1, the key word is purpose. What it is that you want people to see, what it is the graphic is for. Do you want people to compare things? Do you want people to see change over time? Do you want people to see geographic patterns in the data? Those will be possible purposes of any visualization. And according to those purposes, you will use one kind of chart or a completely different kind of chart. For example, if you want people to compare things, perhaps the bar chart will be the best way to do that. Not in every case, but in most cases. If you want to show geographic patterns of distribution of a variable over a geographic area, right, perhaps a map is better than a bar chart, right? So you need to think about what the purpose of the visualization is. As I said, choosing, encoding, and organize your data in a way that enables you to complete certain tasks. Those tasks would be compare, see geographic patterns, and so on and so forth. There are several resources that I usually recommend people to consult when they are going to visualize data, right? Resources that can help you decide which graphic form better suits your data and better suits your purpose. One of them is called the Data Visualization Catalog, dataviscatalog.com. The DataVis catalog is basically a website that contains most graphic forms that have been invented so far in data visualization. Each one of the icons of the little blue circles that you have over there is a button, and you can click on them. Every time that you click on any of those buttons, you will get a pop-up window that will contain a little article that explains when and how to use a bar chart, when and how to use a scatter plot, when and how to use a data map, and so on and so forth. And then we have also N.K. Amery's website. Anne is also a researcher and practitioner in data visualization who has a wonderful weblog that I recommend that you visit. One of the sections in his website is called Essentials, and the Essentials section of her website is very similar to the Data Visualization Catalog. It's another data visualization catalog. It works the same way. You click on any of those buttons and you will get a little article in which Anne explains when and how to use a scatter plot, a bar chart, etc., etc. Another resource is the Visual Vocabulary, which you can find online. The Visual Vocabulary is a huge poster in PDF format designed by the graphics department at the Financial Times. The Financial Times is another organization that produces fantastic data visualization on a regular basis, so I would recommend that you follow them closely because their charts are amazing. A while ago, they decided to educate the entire newsroom into how data visualization works, and instead of just telling other people what data visualization is for, they decided to design this poster in which you have several columns, as you can see. Each one of these columns corresponds to a particular purpose, what it is that you want to show. Do you want to compare things? Do you want to see correlation between different kinds of things? Do you want to display the distribution of the data? Do you want to show change over time? Do you want to show spatial data? What it is that you want to show? And according to what you want to show, you have several options. Each one of the graphic forms underneath, below each one of the columns, contains an icon representing the graphic form itself, and then a little bit of text that explains how and when to use each one of these graphics.